巡回ですか？了解しました。
こら動くんじゃねえ。飾りつけてやってんだ。じっとしてろ。
ポプカルを一人にしないで。壁も天井もあるなんていい部屋じゃねえか。何か飲みませんか、ドクター。
わお、これだけ豪華な内装ならお金も相当かかってるでしょう。
この部屋隠れられるところがたくさんね。あなた名前は何だったかしら。ああ、
品って言葉は嫌いよ。鼻っから人を門外漢扱いで拒絶して、自分たちが一流のものにふさわしいだなんてどこからそんな自信が湧いてくるのでしょうね。そういうのが一番気色悪いのよ。快く楽しめることができればもう十分極意を得たと言えるもの。精進したければ身分への偏見なんて捨てるべきだわ。天に浮かぶ草月が手前勝手に振る舞うところなんて見たことないでしょ。
That's so cool. Magnet Hill number 2 is a biological evolution lab located in the southern Ural Mountains. Abandoned for years, the lab has been forgotten with the passage of time. 10 days ago, a group of unidentified militants snuck into the lab and began to activate the equipment in the lab. Ash. We've arrived at Magnet Hill number 2. Repeat, we've arrived at Magnet Hill number 2. Iana, Ella, report the situation you ran over. Business as usual, just putting in the finishing touches. Over. Ella. Iana, enemy incoming. On position. Gemini replicator activated. Mines deployed. If the intel we got is correct, it should be the last batch. We'll head towards after you have the cleanup over here. I don't know. I don't know how to read that. Ending communication. So that's the situation. Just sit back and live it to the polls. I already hear the sound of grease mines going off. That'll be just fine. And you, Blitz, you're supposed to be doing your job, namely standing guard. Whatever you say, ma'am. Pay attention to the meters read out. The intel shows that there's nuclear waste sealed inside this building. Frost, how far until our objective? After we pass through the checkpoint and the storage room, the main laboratory should be right here, there. The drone showed that the mercenaries set up some simple fortifications at and around the checkpoint. No bunkers, no dead ends, the entrance has been sealed shut, and they've laid a lot of the barbed wire all around. They're not worse. 9. The rough positions have been marked on the team terminal. The entrance of the long corridor leading from the checkpoint into the storage room has been completely sealed, and the drones haven't been able to get in any further. Report complete. Any other entrances? None that I can see. Okay, I'll take care of this. Do you have any suggestions, Lord? I still have say extra incendiary rounds. How many do you need? 2 should do. Got it. The checkpoint entrance is full of obstacles. Blow it up, and the rebels just going to be in the way. Here's the plan. We'll blast the ceiling and the wall on the right. One of us will rappel from the top and provide cover fire. The rest of us will breach from the right side. Frost, you're in cover fire and support. Understood. Once the charges go off, the Chanka, drop a grenade from up the top. The rest of us will throw flashbangs at the designated locations. On the ground, we'll head inside of disorder. Blitz as the Chanka. Look alive out there. Don't let this opportunity slip away. If you have any questions, it's now or never. You all ready? Good. Take position. Frost, on your mark. That's when we'll begin. I'm heading to position. Breach charge is hot. Explosives ready to go. Right. Breach! Flashbang! Throwing frag grenade. Move, move, move. Enemy down. Blitz 2 o'clock. Frag out. Machine guns 10 o'clock. I'll provide cover fire, the rest of you move up. Firing breaching round. Fortifications down. There goes the bad guys. 3 more, straight ahead. 2 1 Clear. 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 Everybody okay? Alright, let's keep moving. Frost, watch our 6. Understood. I'll open the door. Blitz, stay alert. Chanka, use the drone and check out the hallway. The storage rooms were status. I'm on it. Sure. How's it looking up ahead? The storage room was filled with ammo and supplies. They had been stationed here for some time. There are no hostiles in the storage room, just black crystals and some petri dishes. Is it a threat? Hard to say. What's this stuff inside the cans? Glowing mineral crystals. Never seen them before. Minerals, composites, as long as they are glowing, they might be radioactive. Don't worry, Geiger's not reacting to anything. Then let's leave them be and go straight in. Time's a wasting. Team, let's move. Ash, this is Liana. We have just taken care of the enemy, but they have blocked the corridor passage with a lot of obstacles. We have to take a different route to the core. Over. We're about to head inside the main laboratory. I need you to come back us up ASAP. Over. Copy. Liana out. What now? Shall we wait for them? No. Time is pressing. Keep going. Up ahead is the main laboratory. Get ready. We're going in. Stare alert. Subdue the target when you have them in sight. Look alive. Go. Hands on the ground. There's no one here, just destroying machines. Don't let your guard down. The lab equipment's running, which means the target is still here. Then we need to head inside the real laboratory. This here is the control room. You see the machines on the other side of that window? That's where the actual experiments happen. Stay alert. We don't know how many hostiles we have here. Oh damn, his jacket looks cool. I see unwelcome friends will always invite themselves in. Target inside, hold your fire. Give me the sit rep. Looks like we're the only ones here. No other hostiles detected. Put your hands up, Dr. Levi. Move away from the terminal. And here I was wondering how much longer it would take you to show up. Did you take out my security detail? What a shame. I cut them their last paycheck just yesterday. Well, I asked you to be careful with the things here. They can be delicate. Don't even try to do anything. This charade is over. Charade. Over? My new experiment has just started. Stop what you're doing. This is your last warning. And what if I refuse? Oh god, his face. Cray cray. What's the matter? Are you afraid of a senile, defenseless, ordinary citizen? You're hardly defenseless or ordinary. You are the chief scientist of Megdil No. 2 Laboratory, Levi Klitschko. Stay away from the equipment. I know exactly what you're trying to do. Let's cuff him. Understood. I've got to hand it to you. Your team works fast, but not fast enough. The reactor's activated. The black rocks are glowing. Get it to stop? I'm sorry, I'm afraid not. Get it to stop right now. There's nothing you can do to stop it, but do feel free to fire your weapons. This is my life's work. If it wasn't for those short-sighted, useless morons getting in my way again and again, I would have finished all of this 20 years ago. You have no idea what you are doing. The equipment in this lab is in disrepair, and you are creating a nuclear contamination disaster. Of course I know what I'm doing. The road to exploratory science is a treacherous one, yet it's a road worth taking. Roads that lead to the truth are always worth taking. All I'm doing now is getting the results I should have had 20 years ago, and no one has the right to stop me. Ella, darn missionaries. Yana, you're doing okay? Just complaining a little bit about the close miss just now. We could have regrouped with the rest of the team at the main lab. It's not too late. The checkpoint's right ahead. What's that sound? Ahem. Nandayo. An earthquake? No, it's coming from the lab. Get your replicator ready. They might have been in trouble. I gotta say, Iana has that HIV suit. Ah, it's where the place where we fought Big Bob. What the hell's this? Where's everyone? What happened? No, where's the lab? Where's the map? What's with the huge hole? There's no problem with the map. The main lab should be behind this door. The lab's gone? Wake up. Wake up. Go on. You okay? Go on. Let me do it. Well, I'm Empress. I'm just giving her pressure points, a few presses to help her patch her up. Did you do it? What happened? Alexander, she's awake. Well done. You doing okay, Cohen? Where are we? What happened? That's a good question. After that Medman activated his equipment, the whole lab was swept up a huge shockwave. Where are we? Oh, she looks good with that surprised face of hers. Just where are we? No idea. The targets activated that weird device of his, and we all got knocked out with a blast. And after we came around, well, this is it. We don't have any signal, so we can't contact Ella and Lian. The compass isn't working either. The only thing I'm sure about is we definitely aren't anywhere near the mission area. It's hardly the most precise way to put it, but it's like we were teleported somewhere with the whole lab. What? She's right. It's like we were suddenly launched by a rocket to the moon, and that's not a joke. Through a huge crack in the wall, all one can see outside the house is a desolate desert, as if the house had fallen from the sky to the desert. Should I go on Regan? No, don't be hasty. Understood. If Leve could go swept by the shockwave too, he'd probably be in a similar situation. We'll rest up first. I'll plan our next steps at it. Good news first. The supplies for those mercenaries have been thrown in with us, so at least we have a short time. Ammo won't be So at least for a short time, ammo won't be an issue. What about the bad news? The bad news is... And what is this sound? Eyes open. There's something outside coming towards us. It sounds like some sort of heavy machinery, but it's way too fast. Let me have a look. I can't believe my eyes. So complete. We're big swirl for forever battle. What exactly did you see? Have you ever seen an arthropod as big as a small car? What did you just say? Oh, screw it! Now we see it. Ocean fire! Fire at will! What? Blitz! Get back! Oh, I didn't want to spin it. Ah, stupid mouse. Ah! My shield! Normal bullets aren't going to penetrate its husk. If I let that thing tear the control room's wall down, it's all over for us. AP is effective, but shooting its legs isn't stopping it. Let it come in. What? Cease fire. Let it bring the wall down. Blitz, you okay? I'm fine, it's just my shield's busted. Took a good bite out of the wall. Let's be sure to take its ass down when we get our payback. Ash, quick, what's your plan? I'm not sure what you can call it a plan, but it's the only choice we have. Your enemies is the only thing we have that's doing any damage to that thing, plus my breaching rounds maybe. And I have one left. I'll take him down the moment he breaches the wall. Judging by the damage shape is done on that thing, breaching round should take its leg down. Hopefully that will give us a clean view its underside. Other than that, it's going to be all you. If any of you has a better idea, I'm all yours. Alright, it's time's up, ready. Gave them no time to do object. Reloading! It's over. What on earth is this? Finally time to take a breather. Man, that was close. Is this really Earth? Like, you know, the plant we all know about? No reason to think otherwise. But we need to prepare for the worst. Oh yeah, that looks cool. With the wall collapse, we can even use this place as a shelter. Oh, come on. Let's get moving. At least until we find another place to hunker down. And during the desert, so that's really bad. Oh, that was a cool opening. I love that. Sargon Desert. Of the harsh wastelands of Lower Terra, the deserts of the Sargon are perhaps the least suitable for the sustenance of life. The arid and scorching climate, endless sandstorms, and giant monsters are some of the disasters that any prospective traveler will need to overcome. So this is stage effect, sandstorm. Allied units caught in the sandstorm will have reduced attack, continuously take damage over time. DOT, extended deployment. Okay, so these are the tiles for the sandstorm. One choke point. We can do this. It's a training. Okay, whoa, we have the Lord. Lord himself gave me water. What? That got on my nose. Hello, Watcher. La 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 la. Come on, internet, what are you doing? ODGR1 Sargon Desert. Metal crabs. Damn, where do we even set up here? No time to prepare aching. There's another sensor room ahead. At least those are more or less the same as the ones we know. Even if they occasionally come with nasty big critters in them. Be careful and keep your distance from the sandstorm. That storm will damage our weapons, which is our around I should be ready if possible. Traveler shakes. Find a way routes before our shield, I guess.
Move! quickly!
Okay. Ella.
We're ready for company.
Okay. There.
Welcome mat set.
Hey. Fine.
Don't worry. That's Arknights here.
Ready to go.
What?
Stay clear of the blast.
Oh. Oops. Hey, please.
Let's get to work.
I placed him wrongly. I'm so stupid. There and there.
Do you think I have time to use the bathroom?
Welcome mat set.
Surprise!
Nice. Oh my god, my lord. Wait.
Let's get to work. Let them come.
Ready to go. Target spotted.
Oh, I'm sorry, lord. 140? What the fuck?
Deployed.
Over 2 minutes? Jesus Christ, dude. I can repair this shit. Here I count this 20 crabs again, and not just one. Fallback clicks. Oh, that fair. So it's sure list.
Laying out the welcome mat.
Do you think I have time to use the bathroom?
No. I don't think so, bro. Okay, one there. Come on. Go, go, go.
Welcome mat set.
Mission accomplished.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't feel out of place with that end screen. Come on, game. Yes. What the fuck? Yes. Come on. I have good internet. What are you doing?
I have seen it all.
Yes, you have a lot. Only one. This is just a simple test, and there won't be anything complicated. When I starting this manner, but we all know things seldom end up that simple. So, another choke point. Nice, yes, I see. You can use this as a choke point. Yeah, we can. We can use a silver ash probably. One defender here. One defender healer here. Zarya probably is her second skill. We can use that. Yeah. Can set up. I wanna do this. Zarya, switch to second skill.
お前の采配に対しては私にも意見する権利がある。
No, it feels weird. Get Sitch out, swap you out with Anthony.
ちょうどいい。軽く体を動かそうか。
Yuri. Emergency use case scenario. I think we're fine. We're fine with this one. Let's do this. I wonder if Anthony's regen can fight back the Sandstorm DOT. I think he can. Hey, Schwarz, I'm back. No problems, I take it. Nothing for particular note within the 30-kilometer range. Area safe for now. Very good. Let me take a look at the map. We're on the right track. Keep north, should see a waypoint with the locals called Germ Hill for long. We'll have opportunity to raise out space. From there we can start moving west. I'll be the Fekon within 2 days. Is Fekon our destination? Of course not, but it's the most suitable transfer station. Fekon sees a lot of Colombian caravans, which we can follow one to reach Twin River. There we have a Rhodes Island branch office. If we can get to the branch office, we'll be able to secure still some transportation. From there, the rest will be much easier. Music to my ears, can't wait to wrap up this on-foot odyssey. My shoe soles are worn straight flat. Damn, Franca looks cool. Those thighs. Oh, this curve, those thighs. You ought to walk aside more. It's good for your health, and you won't need to keep worrying so much about your weight. Hey! What happened? Oh, Schwarz thighs too. Yeah, plumpy. I like it. Love it. Any linkable signal nodes? Still not good. The way I see it, we're not going to get into direct contact with the Rhodes Island land ship until we reach Fekon. Not unless we get our hands on a more powerful transmitter. We can forget about that. There's no other nomadic city to be found around here. Quite. That's why I made sure to ask you to bring more than enough food and water. It's a tall order to find any supplies on the way to Fekon. I do remember little settlements dotted around here and there, but after all these years, I could hardly say whether any of them are still where they used to be. So you're pretty familiar with this area, Mr. Rangers? Hahaha. I might have had that more familiar in my sprightlier days. True this, I haven't been around these wastelands in a long time. You drew that map yourself, Mr. Rangers? Indeed. Any good ranger can draw their own maps, though I never would have guessed this one would still be useful even now. The topography around here hasn't been marred by catastrophes too badly, so we might count ourselves lucky. I'm sorry for all the bother we've made for you. Don't you worry about it. It's this old man's duty to look out for you young uns. So he's really old. I share responsibly for this mess anyway. We shouldn't be in wouldn't be in such a tight spot now if I had made the proper preparations beforehand. What? The band of mysterious mercenaries that raided the warehouse, and by rotten luck, just what happened to make off with our car. Who's going to believe a story like that? I think it was a trader actually. Pulled our car apart to sell off the parts, then fed us some random explanation to cover up after the fact. I actually agreed you, for once. You didn't need the for once. The old me would have let him off as kind as that if we're going by our old black steel mercenary customs. But you're Rhodes Island brothers now. I'd much rather not see you get into fights with the locals. The medical supplies made it safely, and that trader didn't try to cook the books when paying us. We could really ask for too much more. Carrying a sack of refined Originium ingots across the Barrellands by foot is incredibly dangerous. True? Very radioactive for you guys. I won't deny how perforated their explanations were. We can count on the local Vuivar mercenaries to be totally honest with us. So those fucking foxes, vixens, they are. So we'll keep an eye out for that next time. But in the meantime, once we get back, you do have to report to the proper logistics. Yeah, this is just how River is. That said, I could have likely find our way there even without any martial arts, but we'd be taking time we don't have. However, we were too many for that, and our water and food won't last us. You can navigate the certain parts without any tools. May I ask how? If we ever have time in the future, I can teach you a thing or two. It's all nothing more than my experience. How do I put it? You're very worthy of the Ranger of the Red Valley title, if I do say so. So you youngsters know how to tell an old tale or two as well then. That's just an exaggerated title. Aren't those tales all true though? Like how you rounded up and brought all of the Jenkins 7 to justice in a single day? Or how you held off an entire column of Rust Summer bandits all by yourself? Wow, Rangers is cool. Oh, I love this guy. How you struck 10 targets with just a single arrow, or how you shot down a Lateranen's bullets while high up in the sky? Oh, Rangers. Oh, dude. My word. So this is what the stories are like now. My sergeant colleagues at least still spout of your tales from time to time, Mr. Rangers. They're all like this, pretty much. Stories not out of place in a theater. They wouldn't be out of place in a novel either. You've heard them too, right, Miss Schwartz? There was a mercenary traveling the breadth of the Columbia who told me about one or two of it. I believe they were the scimitar of the Bloody Valley and the tragedy of the Lord Amir. A little exaggerated indeed. Rangers aren't as all-powerful as they've been portrayed. I can't suppose to know what you've all been heard, but I can say that most widespread stories are largely untrue. The Rangers were in the fighting quarters. If you want my description, they were more akin to survivors banded together out in the wild. They started as just a couple of ordinary folk falling into the times of pain and strife. They stepped forth against the odds against it all. They protected villages against the scourges that would pillage them. They weren't trained warriors, any of them. They were resistance, born in a time of war that knew no other way. Of devastation that took and took and took. They burned with anger and regret. They refused to kill the cruel destiny, though the hot dangers of the war. Afterwards, as more and more joined them, they slowly grew from a lone autonomous militia of sorts to a collective of regional organizations. So they resided across the wastelands, defending settlements while often offering medical aid. A period of that from time, but still, reports from the Sargon region, it wasn't just officials, but the Rangers as well, who'd pursue wasteland hooligans and mercenary looters to exhaustion out across the wastelands. What those reports refer to is truth, you can say that. Back then, a group of Rangers certainly had its heroes, and they certainly caught themselves a fair share of villains. The events you describe happened, but I stress that that wasn't standard fare. The vast majority of the time, we Rangers simply help down, fix their wells, fend off wild beasts, gather medicine against staff, just the little things. Moreover, this area wasn't even Sargon territory back then. So Mr. Rangers, back then you must have been part of that group of the heroes, right? This old one is hardly so prestigious. I was but a normal scout and nothing more. Normal? And then this organization of Rangers ended up disbanding that. That certainly is a long story. Many things happened afterwards, to say the least. And once the war concluded, the Lord Amirs were settled. Each with all the land they wanted. Those Lord Amirs of Sargon would not tolerate an organization that bowed to no one, and the Rangers were one such organization. Of course, opinion from the Lord Amirs aside, there were many reasons why the Rangers disbanded, but these are past events, and it's been a very, very long time since. The nitty-gritty of it all has fallen out of this old man's head. So all those false starts never actually happen. The truth is often mundane, so you remedy it by exaggerating how things happen, and you make the story dramatic. True, that's how everything happened. You can take history as something like that, and only when it's dramatic enough do people pass it down. Our stars all pick up layers upon layers of art history before they reach you. Alright, this old man's told plenty enough himself. Let's get ourselves ready to leave. By the sound of things, we've already reached Sargon territory. We were already in the Sargon as of last night. Can you please pay a little attention? When suddenly you're in trouble, I'll be the lesson to help you. I love how much you suck. Come on, you two, make out already. The next step on now is the jurisdiction of the Lord Amir of Baalir, though his provisional capital is still a ways away. After that, crabs, hold, stop moving. You heard that too. All of you, stay still. Something's approaching. It's close. It's underneath us, killer. Franca, move. She just smacked her. What are these? Are these sand bees? Since when do sand bees grow like this? 1, 2, 3, there's just too many. Move into formation, be ready for battle. Oh, old man. For now, let's just... Should I deploy Anthony?
あら、また素晴らしい一日になりそうだわ。
Ordinary infected creatures don't spit like that. Oh, so I can use J in these stages. Oh, J will be happy filleting these assholes. These mutants break apart when they go down. Watch out. This place is in a contest. Come on, Anthony.
これ以上は進ませません。
カフカには君たちの恐怖がわかるよ。震えるカレーダたち。
Wait. I did not notice that asshole just ran up, started running away. Oh, come on, internet. You know you can do this. Come on, game. I have good connection. What are you doing?
ドクター早く行け。しんがりは節操に任せよ。
I love you, Saga. You're a good dog. Okay.
Iku yo! 嵐のように蹂躙してやる。
Yes.
加減はしますよ。どこに向かえばいい？ウォーミングアップはここまでだ。
And then you there.
ついてきて。
How do I enhance for this one? I can't.
バラージュ。
That's sad. And then Asher.
承知した。
Silver Daddy here. Oh god. That's disgusting. God. Oh, Tito.
はいはい、ここでたっぷり休ませてもらうわ。
That's disgusting. And can I enforce it? Yes, I can. And then I can put DOS.
私の顔料になりたいのはドイツかしら。
アップルパイ。
Jesus Christ. That's disgusting.
わかった。
Okay, come in range. You Buffy Bears.
3
Good.
つ数える間に投稿のチャンスをあげる。さあ
Oh, that was a waste. There we go. Well, ain't that disgusting? Last one here. Anyone else? Any wounded? No worries here. None here either. Communications equipment. Unarmed. Is this its power? Strange. This stainless sand base, at least. Sand base of this size, or over 2 meters long. I spent a better part of my life in these wastelands, but never have seen a sand base capable of digging holes. These creatures have Originium crystals on their bodies. Possibly biological mutations caused by Originium pollution then? There's no nomadic cities, no factories, no mines. How does Originium pollution even happen here? Could it have been a catastrophe's fault? It'd be underestimating nature. Wildlife knows catastrophes better than we do. Those creatures would have been the first to avoid Originium pollution. Cities can be torn apart by catastrophes, while the life that emerges untouched. Yeah, nature's a bitch sometimes, but yeah, nature finds a way. Nature in this world is ruthless when it wants to eliminate you if you don't have some way of dealing with Originium. Your time as a living species won't be long. I think I have a hypothesis. Like ordinary Originium slugs, their body's outer shell could have absorbed Originium into its makeup, while its inner remained clean and uncorrupted. Not has PRTS ever recorded any similar cases? None. Not even for the Iron Fort City leakage incident in Colombia, and that's the first thing you'd think of. Sand-based are docile creatures by nature. Originium shouldn't change them so drastically, and I can't imagine anything of short of hearts would make them outright aggressive. Stay vigilant, don't let your guard down. Hearts? Okay, sir. I just hope this isn't complicated things for us. Don't let worry too much. We'll continue as much as we are now. Understood. Is this a Rhodes Island emergency rescue signal? Another Rhodes Island filter, maybe? Thank someone finally answered. Vessel was requesting support. This is a Rhodes Island field personnel team. If you receive this, please reply. This is Long Spring Watchtower 33. Mob currently. They've come in. Come now, operator, tell us what happened. Signals very poor. We're coming through intermittent. Help us, please. Yeah. And oh no, that's a typo. A burst of short static and communications break off. Well, that's not good. What does Watchtower 33 refer to? From the sound of it, seemed like a Rhodes Island safe house code name. Safe house? Mission safe houses around here. Truthfully, in a few areas, RI will make a habit of hiding some safe houses out of the way for just and very critical feed missions. Long Spring. That name rings a faint bell. If you could let me see them up for a second. Here, if I'm not mistaken, pulling about 20 kilometers north from the terminal. Just find another canyon. That canyon had a little village in it, I'm sure of it. That village years ago had, one of very few reliable water sources for miles around. So that's its Long Spring. So what do we need to do next? Change of plans? Or we can try and make for Faken overnight and get in touch with the branch office and see what assistance we can procure from them. Our rapid operators and safe houses may not last long enough for that. All of you, keep going until you reach Recon, and find some support or the other if you can. I'll head for the long spring and see what the situation is, not to worry. Understand very well. Indeed, I can afford to be more flexible in my lonesome. If things get out of hand there, I'll head back to Beacon promptly and tune up in you all. That I object. Oh, I'm aware of how worrying it is for me to say our sun-bearing mutants in the safe houses this world might be just a coincidence. But the Sargon Barons demand we must maintain vigilance. We are not clear about the area surrounding Long Spring. Given we are not, you would gamble more alone than you can afford, Rangers, sir. I'd also like to recommend we move for Long Spring as one. If things aren't friendly for us, we can still cover for each other, especially during a retreat. That does make sense. Yes, you're right. Old man will listen. I ought to at my age anyhow. Can't be as spry and reckless as I was in my young years. Let me move my Lana and Yana? No. Drudge. This thing is ugly as sin. Ugliness is a personal thing, subject to the eye of each beholder. You have to be seeing true to what this creature embodies, signifies. See it through to the myriad array of evolutionary possibilities that it testifies to. Order is but our own arbitrarily imposed concept which nature suffers. All the world and its beings were, in their primordiality, chaos seized by impermanence. Russian. Of course, I don't speak if you sort to understand that in the first place, so it's only natural of yourself. Ignorant little brains can grasp the grand strokes of the evolutionary scheme. A language I know, please. Of course, there's setting a English, motherfucker. Please fucking speak it. Setting apart the matter of whether or not is ugly to you, I must say you are not seemingly wholly satisfied with it. Else you would not be looking for me in the first place. It still isn't strong enough, schoolboy. Whoa, your little beast, they couldn't even make the Lord's escort blink. Surely you do not suppose it was down to the sheer incompetence of your ignorant little mercenaries? These mutant creatures are weapons, just weapons. If they knew tactics for themselves, you could throw every mercenary of yours into a bridge ship the next day. Patted old coot, I'm going to fist to your goddamn head off. Hold it. Listen, schoolboy. I'm not backing your research so you can talk my ear off about a bunch of high crap. You're here for me to solve practical problems. I acknowledge it, no mistake. Your research is something else. But if you can't help me dispose of my father with it, then you in your little shop of horrors can walk yourselves into the garden guardianship. My patience is limited. As is mine, I have explained this to you over and over already, and I do not wish to do it again because I do not wish to waste my time. You think you can fool me? I've poured money into your little experiments for half a year. What? Wait, half a year? Wait, is there a disparage summoning here? So if Levi has been here for 6 months, he got summoned 6 months earlier than the R6S team then. That's something. I poured money into experiment for half a year, the likes of which you'll never see in your entire goddamn life, and I don't think I've seen a nickel return of it. Where's that cruel and frightening army you promised me? Where's that might to make the heart know fear, huh? You think all it takes to keep me happy is a bunch of ugly, swollen, light-up zombies? What does it take for you to understand? The fruits of scientific research need time to grow swollen. If money was all it took to accelerate the march of the science to ripen the fruit, I would have long since flown away to the moon by now. Enough of that, I'll give you 2 more days and I want to like what I see. Imbecile. You speak in a little language I don't understand. One more time and I'll throw you and all your little creations to the barrenness to make merry until the sun goes down. Go on, try me. Fetch me some corpses. Come again? Bring me corpses, people's corpses, corpses like the ones you leave behind. Any will do. Of course, once blighted by the Originium infection will do even better. What the hell do you need those for? You bastard old coot, now you want to insult the dead, huh? Did you not want me, the might, to make the heart know fear? Then do not hang yourself on all that pernicious, useless wither you might otherwise call ethics. The corpses, bring them to me. I would like to have you see something interesting. Chief, this goes completely against the Lord Alm of Bayolar's great commandments. The old coot is trying to dupe you. You want to take the dead and raise me some Zaidans? I do not know whatever this ghoulish thing you call a Zaidan is, but rest assured, you will find confidence in the fruits of my scientific research. Chief, I don't think. Shut up. Old boy, I want you to listen carefully. You might think you're the peak of intelligence. You might think you've seen every move on the board. You might think there's nothing you don't know. But don't think about playing a fast one on me. I've gotten to know your kind all too well. Everyone like you dies because they think they're too goddamn smart to die. The only reason I still put up with you is because you're still useful. You're still alive. Don't forget who you have to thank for it. Without me, your research would have met a path of bullshit. If not for me, you'd be 6 months dead, rotting in this ore mine. Head in your ass. I'm leaving to you here. Watch him. Got a boss. Gaggle of imbeciles. Every second I spent talking to you is spent killing off my precious brain cells. What happens when people of high IQs meet together with large ego too? The age collar reaches the depths of the caverns. Oh, meandering tunnels lined with frames of gas concrete, set in a particular yet strange pattern. Things in here were never meant to be here. Within grey-white metal walls, instruments and devices not of this world wind up into operation. And within a culture chamber manufactured by clear glass, Originium enveloped in connective tissue floats. It contracts, it relaxes, it convulses. Yeah, some kind of homunculus thing. Originium. It boggles my mind that this world has such an extraordinary existence gracing it. Yet somehow this local spirit in their ignorance fear what evolution this great power brings with it. But no. Oh, of course, they should be afraid. For the fool fears the unknown, the fool fears might, the fool fears progress. Creepy face again. Ignorance. Oh, you ignorance. Yeah, wasn't bad. Wasn't bad. Protect, remain alert, and do not make enemies of the locals. This rickety safe house is safe for now. Let's see. So how does this work? Still from left to right again. One choke point. Thank God. 1, 2. We can, yeah. We can start. We can actively do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. The important here is we can safely to safely make do with our choke point. Okay, we're back to Ash teams again. Our success. Mission log, day 184. Also, it's already 6 months for them. Oh, they've been at it for 6 months. Oh, okay, so at the same time. I thought there was some kind of how do you call this? Disparity between their summon. Currently, we're still holding fast on this rundown house. 184th day of the mission, 27th day of reaching the aforementioned rundown house. Would believe that we will leave this place for 4 days. Still have no clues about this world. 2 weeks ago, we sent instructions along us. We left this rundown house and headed to another town. Before we left, the townspeople said that it was a more developed place. I am unsure if their definitions of develop are the same. What happened? Turns out it was abandoned then. Oh my god. No batteries, no useful information, not even a single person we could communicate normally with. Of course, we didn't leave empty-handed. Tina acquired a car. Oh, Frost. The process was long and arduous and used up much of what little supplies and ammunition we still had. However, the car was heavily damaged during the conflict and broke down soon after return to the house. Alexander tried to repair the car, but his car didn't have an obvious fuel intake point in the for inspection, and even the fuel tank was absent. The engine instruction was completely incomprehensible to him, and to the point he wasn't even sure if he was actually an engine. The only good news was that it was a left-hand drive car. Having been in this world for a year now, we are very certain that this place is not Earth. Stealing cars and getting into gunfights just like we're fugitives in a post-apocalyptic film. Those bandits with long lizard tails didn't even need to use guns, as they were able to throw javelins weighing up to 2 kilograms to a distance tens of meters away. The term gunfight may not be accurate here. Oh my god, I just can't laugh. I can only laugh. Some of them could even create huge fireballs from thin air and launch them, with effects somewhere between a grenade and an RPG. This world is far too abnormal, to the point where I'm no longer surprised by anything. The adaptability of humans often exceeds my expectations. It seems that people will continue to struggle to survive here. Today will be the last day I'm recording. I don't plan on recording anymore. The storage for this recorder is almost full, and the burn will not as much longer. Our only source of power on this world is Tina's solar charger. Thank goodness this world has a sun as well. What would happen if this charger broke? If he has a fire on a mission? To be frank, I don't know. Oh god, I feel pity. I pitied him. Situation is still feels unreal to me, with everything being so weird yet so natural. Which way is the path back home? Come on, you man, look at this. Hey, you don't eat vegetables? Let me see what else I have here. What are you doing? Ha, common local one, my little buddy. Erasing a... What's this called again? Oh my god! Oh my... Oh my god! The chunk of making big pop! Oh. You still have the mood to raise this? Why not? I'm spending all day sitting on the roof after all. Might as well find something to do. Can't be talking to machine gun all the time. Your job is to keep aware of the surrounding area's safety, not play around with the snail thing. What you've said makes sense, but what are we guarding against? The square being infected? Or the townsfolk living kilometer away when they were coming here anyway? Flying lizard, which is supposed to help out with the ration issue. Or stealing cuts. There was experienced plenty of affected people. Tina managed to hunt some stuff again yesterday. She's got pretty experienced at it. Marcel again. Of course, she's even enjoying it. She's been trying to capture a wild bird in this. By the way, Cuts went to the town. Remember that thing I dismounted from the car? Cuts said he knows a mechanic in town and wanted to ask about it. Fine. You're too anxious, go ahead. Just relax, we can't return anytime soon anyway. Learn from Cuts and cut out its peoples. They're somewhat friendly at least. I still haven't learned the local language. Man, Cuts really knows his stuff. That's what I'm afraid of. Afraid of what? Cuts is getting too close to those people. It's a good thing that Mr. Arnie is getting very normal. Full of contradictions with behavior nearly a month. Don't tell me you've finally become that. A local government official who stays in his manor all day and never leaves. I guess the proper term is Lord. Then there's those fully armed private soldiers of his as well. And this infected zone. The entire region is governed by the same Lord, yet these infected are not allowed to live in the town. Even the other townsfolk are unwilling to approach this place. Strange we've been here. His friends got a strange sickness. The act of separating the sick when an infectious disease raging about is not common after all. Even in the past, at least the Lord did not just lock them all up in prison. Origin sickness, or was it oriphaty? I don't remember the exact term. All we know about sickness that it's related to the Originium. It is infectious and it is incurable. But how does it actually spread between people? What does it being incurable actually mean? No one answered the question and assumed that we should know the basic situation. This is either common sense in this land or is common sense in this world. If it's only contact with a gene or that will cause problems, then I don't think that it's necessary to carry out quarantine measures. Besides, the doctor also thinks that there is no risk of infection from our frequency and distance of interaction with disinfected. Disinfecting zone is just a wall-less person breathing heat between infected and townsfolk. You can feel it even without seeing it for yourself. The word I'm using is hate, not just exclusion, discrimination. Hate is core within every word they speak. Every action they do, it's become part of their culture. Hate, you understand that what I mean? This isn't just a problem about an unknown disease anymore. We should get involved in any local conflicts. Just imagine a scenario. If the townsfolk begin grabbing torches, wasting pitchforks and rushing into these infected homes, what would you do? Shoot them down? Hard to say. We have them to thank for our food, water and medicine for the past few months. Before this, we've been trudging back and forth across this treacherous wasteland, being attacked by anything that moves and not getting even a single glimpse of civilization. Until we get their help. They really think we can just mind our business going. If they grab weapons and broke into Dr. Miyaro's clinic, they really think we want to just stand aside and watch. As for the problem you mentioned earlier, I don't think the infectiousness can be ignored. It's as if everyone in this world has undergone professional chemical warfare training. They're always covering up their nose, mouth, and being extremely sensitive about protecting their respiratory systems, no matter their age or gender. I've repeated this point before as well, that we must prepare similar protection for ourselves. The doctor also approved us keeping our distance. Thankfully, the infected don't have any complaints toward this. Perhaps this is normal to them. What did the doc say about this? I didn't ask him. None of us asked him. Every time we mention this topic, he always looked as if he would rather avoid it completely. As long as he thinks our defensive measures are fine, it won't bother him about it. Shh. I didn't order pizza. There's no need to match passwords, Miss Cohen. It's me, Hero. Alright, thank you. Hold on, let me open the door. Shota again? Again? Oh, well, he's not Shota, but... Mishonin! Good morning, Doctor. Good morning, Miss Cohen. Good morning, Mr. Alexander. Heh, we're just talking about you. Did you realize you're racing an Originium slag, Mr. Alexander? Yeah, this little thing is actually pretty fun to play with. Tina caught some earlier and this one was too small, so I kept it. So you can came to look for Tina? No, I'm here to deliver stuff. This armor dog supplies through sound. The far was this time. Thank you very much, Doc. We're always imposing you. I should be the one thanking you. It's all thanks to those Origin slugs Miss Tina caught that we have enough painkillers for the next few months. So these Origin slugs really can cure diseases. How do I put it? Our party is incurable. This remedy made by fermenting the blood fluids. Slugs can only help to relieve the pain. It cannot cure the disease. However, being able to relieve being rid of the pain is already a great blessing to the infected. Crystallization of the skin will affect thermal life, and the pain is so unbearable for some that they can't even move. It's great that we can be of help. This is the book that you asked me to look for you last time. I specifically looked for one in the Ursus language. Oh great, let me take a look. Right. Understand it? It's some difficulty. At a glance, it looks like Cyrillic, but when I look closer, there are many differences. At least you have something to do now. Just treat it as learning for foreign language. It should be more interesting than playing with a snail. Speaking of language, what do you call the language we're speaking now? Your accent is a little weird, but it's undoubtedly the Victorian language. Victoria. What about the locals? What do they speak? The people here speak Sargonian, though Sargonian itself has a lot of dialects. For example, most Sargons can understand the Sargonian spoken by the tribes from the rainforest in East Sargon. That's complicated. Orsus. What kind of place is Orsus? Right. I'm not too sure myself. Back in school, they used to say that Orsus was in the far north and covered in snow year round. It's ruled by a Tsar. But I don't know anyone who's ever been to Orsus. Tsar? Oh, his face. I don't know the backstory of Tachanka, but it feels like he fought against during the time of Stalin, maybe? Probably? I don't know. What's wrong? You seem disappointed. Hello. If I have the chance, I'd really like to take a look at this place called Ursus. Traveling to the faraway places, that sounds nice. Perhaps only great people like you are able to do it. If possible, I also hope to travel to Colombia to complete my studies and become a real doctor. Alas, I don't have that much money, and the patients here still need me. You're still young, there's always a chance in the future. Maybe. Alright, there's one other thing. Please don't go outside for a while and hide that car of yours as well. What happened? Something happened now? Yes. How'd you know? Last night I saw some large soldiers patrolling by the wall. That was unusual. Actually, the large soldiers have been doing night patrols in the infected zone for a week now. Recently, monsters have been appearing in town. They've attacked many people. Monsters? Man, all the animals in this world are already so strange. I don't dare imagine what a monster would be like. The townsfolk have been complaining about the infected lately. They want to move to the second floor of my clinic for a few days. The large soldiers will come to inspect this ruined house sooner or later. Will it be fine, doctor, if I bring you trouble? You've helped me out so much. I don't think it's a big deal. Angry doctor, clashing with the large soldiers will just get us involved in the local issue and bring more trouble upon us. I don't want to get a fight with those 2-meter tall dog-headed people. Dog, what? I will tell you about that next time. Awkward. Okay. So far, this event has been fun for me. I love the dialogue. There has been some kind of error, typos, I guess, but it's been fun. It's understandable. Really fun. I didn't order pizza. Alexander, open door. Tina, hold on. Calm down, what happened? Go ahead, trouble. Try confronting them. You see, what they say earlier. Speak of the devil. Townsfolk, or why? The Lord Soldier do not allow north. No, you have the time to care about this place anymore. Hey, wait. What about Cots? No sound warning, but he has returned to bed. Oh no, what did we do? Go check it out first. At least make sure if Cots is there. Should I bring weapons? Bring them just in case, but don't attack unless absolutely necessary. Alright. No, wait. Don't worry, let me handle it first. I'm more familiar with the townsfolk. Let me negotiate with them. Alright, now, please be careful. It's fine. There's no. And that person over there. What's up with? What the hell are you talking about? No lie to us, you damn pollutants. I know you're. What are you guys doing? Younger than my guys. Wrap up person is the Chanka. Hey, stop, don't fight, let's talk first. Alright. That's fine, don't worry, let's talk to them. Dude, you fucking idiot, why did you jump out? Let's have our chant, wanna collect trash. Fine, listen to you, I'll go with you guys. There's no reason for us to fight, right? It's fine. Don't go too. Oh, come on, bro. That's just let that cramps. Okay. Stop. Are you all fans? Well, as well. Don't penetrate smooth as ever. Is that a sarcasm? It's a sarcasm. And then hold on. We're not on this down. What are those things they're carrying? Your wrapping cloth. Kind of heavy weaponry? No, those are swords. Don't do anything stupid. Both of you, cover me. Understood. Come on, don't be rash. You shut your mouth if you don't want to die. You're not from here. I've never seen you before. Who are you people? What are you planning to do here? Huh? You guys are just like this carrying. Guards. They're guards. They're intruder. You talk too much. Time to shut up. It is a circus. Huh? Water, get down. Oops, almost. Nice one, Blitz. Guns. They're mercenaries. Why are there mercenaries in Phase Zone? Don't worry about whether we're back, dead or alive. Do it. Don't even tag about it. Lord, cover fire. Should have done so from the start. Taste suka black. You know, you would expect them to be so fucking OP in this world, but no. Nah. The ordinary people, enemies have fucking.
医療チームの皆さん、準備はいいですか？作戦開始後もフローに従って行動してくださいね。
で、ここにウォーミングアップはここまでだ。
Ain't gonna do this fast. Do it fast. Do it 13. There we go. Thank God those fuckers stayed up. I don't think this side. Just the side as a choking point. I'm good. So yeah. Should be fine. And Susuro. So
医者ならここに、ここだよ。全部片付ければいいでしょ。そんな簡単じゃない？めんどいわね。ロックンロール。
Let's put it there. Nah. There.
私の顔料になりたいのはドイツかしら？
Kill those pustules.
何か考えがあるのか。汝らが孤児せし武勇。何人も語り継ぐことかなわん。
Was that a double string? Whoa. And
ディオポーレント。
there we go.
はいはい、ここでたっぷり休ませてもらうわ。
Oh fuck. Is that spider? It's the spider. I hit. And
その目弱点がバレちゃってるよ。
seriously? They don't sleep?
カフカ了解。
Okay.
わかった。誰もサプライズ付きだから好きに選んでね。
That's disgusting. God. Holy shit.
No, 書き込むのは帰ってからね。
No, not yet.
わかった。
Boom. Nice. Sure, be fine. Yeah. Okay. We've done it. Dust didn't do anything. Sorry, Dust. Okay. Water. Yeah. Cease fire. Watch out for civilians. They're getting away, Colin. Don't bar with them. Protect the others. Someone come here. There are injured people here. Said, Nether, you okay? Come here. Okay. My leg's broken. My leg. Calm down. You're really still there. Just good. Good you did. What a good boy. We're gonna avenge those fuckers. Is there a fire over there? Isn't there the town? The Lord's guard, go. I care about those guards. This one way to, oh no, monsters. The monsters have come again. Hello. This is endless. Let's under, get on the roof and cover us. Understood. There's no time, doctor. We need to leave this place. But where we can go. Let's go to your clinic. Disinfected. Don't worry too much about it. Head over to your clinic first. Alright. Poor kid. Someone lend a hand. We can't walk anymore. Cox, can you go and check if there's anyone else hiding in the houses? Let's get everyone here to the clinic. Stay safe. Understood. This is really a disaster. Yeah, it is. 40 plus people serving around here. Yes, everyone may risk it is here. How many are we missing? Quite a number. Maybe they went to the other side of town. But some old ones didn't make it. Don't beat yourself up. It's not your fault. This monster, where are they from? Where they train this? I don't know. I haven't seen anything like them before. Besides your weapons, this monster began burrowing out in the ground. Who cares where they came from? How can there be so many of them? Our surrounding situation. A big mess. There's some common fighters I've done. I don't know what happened there. How much ammo do I have left? Not much. I have 4 magazines left. I felt sorry, so I've been worried of right trouble. I was in the biggest problem right now. This has to get much longer. Judging by those monsters' eyes, if you let one toward escape, they will then smash you more. Most time we're inserting it. And then these monsters will go staggering as we get to the wasteland. Will it may be safe. The special building inside of sound. It lets save a split barring the large residence. To elaborate, there was a medical organization called Rhodes Island which rented a piece of land at the edge of town. Later they hired workers to dig a fair amount of soil and stone and built a very solid house there. Pick up this strong explorer here. It looks just like a fortress. How did you know about this Rhodes Island we built it? There's only one watchman at the building, and I know him. I purchased some medical supplies from him before. Sounds like safe was used by mercenaries. Doesn't sound reliable. That's your version. It's just look. Without food or water, staying in this place no different than waiting for that. Let the building instead of the Sean. We can head over. From out of town to avoid being seen by others. Pots. Is your shield still useful? Half of it. I can use it to bash someone. Probably. Need someone to go with me. To help protect the door. I'll go. Worst come to worst, I can always shield the doctor in my body. Don't talk crap. Gods and I will go with the doctor to check in that safe house. Tina, you stay here with Alexander. I said, Doctor, no matter what happens next, please follow my orders. Understood. Gods, protect the dogs well. I'll keep him safe. So, so when they reach the Rhodes Island outhouse, then start calling, and that's when our guys. I see the lights. No one here. Keep your distance. Those doors smash even here. Throw up louder the common bands. Help. Help anyone, help me. I don't know what to damn it. So let's run. We'll stay here. I'll go have a look. Oh my god, it's our Okfen, yeah. You can't follow the check job. Man, do it. I don't want to die here. Where are you? Don't move, your leg's broken. Mercenaries. Don't kill me, Piglet. Calm down, I'm here to help. You're not to go with those guys. Help me. I said, calm down. God, bring the doctor. Your leg. You're that infected doctor. Oh, thank heavens. Man, this place has been turned upside down. The inside looks like a lot smaller than the outside. Secret doors, hidden rooms, fortified walls. Aren't all safe houses like that? What's this? Radio equipment. Completely destroyed though. It's just a large machine, lost by retro. Turns out this world also had communication equipment like this. They even have cars after all. It's not strange for them to have radio. There were other broken electronics back in the rundown house we stayed at before, like the fridge, fan, kettle, though none of them actually used electricity. Just like wireless radio and the car we got. All these machines have devices filled with black crystals. I suppose that is the energy source for these devices. Oh, please be gentle, Doc. Please bear with it. Luckily it's not very serious, the one is broken. The person in charge of this place. This is Rhodes Island's branch office. I'm actually just a simple watchman. Let me guess, those thugs came here and forced you to open the basement door, but you persisted in your duty and kept playing dumb. Which resulted in you getting beaten up and left here to die. Something like that? Wait, how did you know there's a basement? You've been tricked. We've actually been the thugs back up. We're here to get you covers everything. What? Gods. Don't get angry, I'm just trying to live in that atmosphere. What are you extra fan to do? Don't worry, you're good people. They've been protecting the inhabitants of the infected zone all this while. The infected zone was attacked as well. It's a mess up. What about the Lord Soldier? Where are Lord Tula's soldiers? The Lord soldiers still haven't appeared. They might be in trouble as well. Mr. Watchman, we need your help. But what can I do to help? I can even stand right there though. The infected dots will have also been attacked, with many of them being injured in the buildings of the infected zone suffering heavy damages. We need you to open up the safe house and let them hide in here. that. In return, we will guarantee your safety. You can trust us. But based on the contract I signed with Rhodes Island, the entire Cephas is the property of Rhodes Island. I don't have any authority. In fact, alright, let them come. Losing my job is better than losing my life. Thank you. He's a good guy. Doctor might not approve, Calcet might not approve, but Amiya would approve.
Attarimae.
Attarimae. Attari. OD3. The residents local community has suffered heavy casualties. The status quo has been broken. Conflicts unavoidable. High energy Originium bomb. Ha! So where's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? So 5. Wait, I don't see the direction of the sunstorm. Is it still right or left or right? Let's see. Well, no. Hey, it's pretty boy. Guns? Mercenaries? What are you babbling about? I'm telling the truth, boss. They've got huge guns. They killed Jarman. Mercenaries with big guns. Are they Sancta? Or are you telling me they blow your mission over for Sancta? I don't think they're Sancta. Probably. They're not Sancta, but they're mercs carrying around big guns. If you're gonna lie to me, at least make it believable. He's telling the truth. What do you mean he's telling the truth? He's telling the truth. They were heavily armed, but they really weren't Sancta. Jarman took one in the brain and didn't see our bolt. Sarkas aren't that weak. Oh. These ones weren't part of your plan. Having to deal with a bunch of fully armed mercenaries was not in the contract, boss. We need to race. And where are they now? They're not in the affected quarter anymore. Our men are looking for them, but we haven't seen any major improvements. They should still be in the area. How's the old bastard doing? Your father's people are tough, especially that little sister of yours. We pump off some of their fighters, but we haven't been able to breach them beyond our perimeter. Your scientists must are doing good work out there, but your casters suck. We lose a lot of them already without getting much from them. Those are really the best money can buy. Until your boss is willing to send us a caster, you're in no position to complain. Then get your scientists to cook up some more monsters. Or change tactics. That mansion is of orders, and a direct attack isn't going to work. And it's not like your sister is an easy target either. What about the old bastard himself? Is he still holed up in the house? I haven't seen your father yet. No sign of it at all since we showed up. I knew it. I knew something happened to him. Keep watching the manor. Tell me as soon as you've got news. What about change of tactics part? You're getting ahead of yourself. Call it the Sargas mercenaries' intuition. The longer you drag things out, the more chances they have to go wrong. I have a contingency plan. I just need time to put it together. Confident as I am in the results of my experiments, the look on your face tells me you don't share my assessment. Come, tell me, where have things gone wrong this time? I need progress from you. Would you like to offer something a little more constructive, or is your pointless needling all you have? I give you enough corpses. I need at least 20 monsters. Originiutants. What? These monsters are called Originiutants. They have a name. Mutants, Originiutants. Why should I care what they're called? Give me more monsters. I gave you so many already. Did you get them all killed so quickly? I'm curious, how are your minions using their Originiutants? Do they rely on your Originium arts? What is it exactly? Superpowers? Occult mysticism? Magic? Where does it come from? Come, satisfy my curiosity. I must speak with your casters. Just do your job, beg ahead. Mophead. Call him a mophead. You don't need to be thinking about Originium art right now. Once we're done here, you'll have plenty of time for your own research. I have very little confidence in your project. But speak of time, did I not tell you? Yours is, in fact, limited. What are you talking about? The lifespan of those origin mutants would exceed 1 week. Whatever it is you have to do, you'll have to do it quickly. What are you trying to pull? This is the price for your lack of patience. You want the origin to produce quickly. You want them tremendously powerful. At the same time, you want them to have no weakness. Do you truly believe such a thing is possible? I told you, no tricks ahead. I'm busy. I have no time to joke with you. If you are so displeased with my work, I suggest you take the matters into your own hands. Use your own ingenuity to solve these genetic engineering complications that I, as a professional, can't solve in so little time. Of course, you could bring me into more materials, give me more time, and make your own contributions to this vapid family drama you're putting on. Science is fair. You always have no choice. That's enough of your slippery talking. Get back to work, egghead. Don't expect any mercy out of me if you fail. But you're the one failing. When you put it like that, what else can I say? Good luck, my friend. Isn't Drudge the one failing here and not Levi? Come on, are we? Yes! Please meet up. So much smoking chaos. Not even need to get close to know what's going on. Never expected a ride in scale here. Putting our horns in is sure to cause problems. I'm back. Oh, station. It's out of control. Constant fighting around a mansion. On our north side of town, looks like mercenaries on one side. Things are even worse outside. The minor bloodstains collapsing houses everywhere. There's infected sand bees scurrying through the alleyways. And there's a lot of them. If it's got in that bad versus Aragon military. Lord Amir's forces. There are some armed guards in that manor on the other side, but it isn't in insurgent soldiers. If it's been like this for 2 days, then I wonder if the watchman at the house was lacking. That doesn't look good. Let's not jump to conclusions. In areas I found safe house. Some people have taken up guarding it, but they're not road silent personnel. It's been occupied by the mercenaries. No, not exactly. They don't look. It's typical mercs. Yes. Their defensive positioning is extremely specialized. They have ambush, kill zones, traps, decoys all set up. Most importantly, they've got a lot of townsfolk in that safe house. Townsfolk? Just what kind of people do they have guarding the safe house? They look like pretty much like you. They've got guns. Guns? Blackstone mercenaries? They don't have any obvious markings on them. I can say for sure they're Blackstone. Our professional strip of any identifying markings with guns. Oof, my head hurts. There are a lot of forces at work in the south. We can roll out a bandit raid. And if your Lord Army's forces are missing, it's not enough for. And if the Lord Army's forces are missing, it's not enough. Okay. Was that a repeat? Okay. If they're willing to protect the civilians in the middle of a riot, they can exactly be evil. Maybe we should try to make contact. Let's be careful. There are a lot of possibilities here. Even if it's just like at them protecting their own fault. I just hope they're the type you can reason with. Please meet up. Please meet up. I'm so excited. What's it rep? No good. Can't make sense of it. This thing looks like a circuit board. That's a total different from any circuit I've ever seen. If you give me a mad technical manual, I'm still not sure I could figure it out. Screw it, I'm going to stand guard upstairs. At least got soul on my plexusor. Good hustle, Lord. No good. None of us have ever seen anything like that tech inside this comms equipment. I don't think we're going to be able to get over here. Typical transmitter, just like the van back there. This world's unique. All of the technology is based off the stuff called Originium. You're still studying that communicator, huh? Originium comms equipment uses some really complicated tech. Rhodes Island always had to send engineering casters out to maintain it. I'm not surprised you can fix it. Said before you use this device to send out this distress signal. Oh, I'm not sure if the signal's actually got through. When the riders attacked the safe house, I hit the communicator as quick as I could, but they broke in before they got to the gun. Everything happened so fast I could barely speak. So you're the one, you're the savior. Okay, I'm thanking you for them to meet up. You're the MVP boy. It could be the roadside line operator who took the call but couldn't hear me. I was never waiting for the cavalry. They don't look where at all. You could say we're pretty used to fighting without backup. Wow, I'm thinking if you had shown up just a little later, I'd be spending here the rest of my life as a wheelchair. Or maybe coffin. All I can say is thanks. Not necessary. You've done a lot of help to still heal yourself. Well, I would have made a deal of that. Treating the infected is kind of Rhode Island's business. Even time just reserved logistics operator serving as a doorman. Treating? Does that mean there's medical supplies here? But what are these weapons for? Oh, well. Rhode Island is mainly a pharmaceutical company, but this safe house doesn't actually offer any treatment services. Safe houses normally provide combat operators with supplies, equipment, weapons, and stuff when they're out of missions. Right. Hold on, what's this? Is this a grenade launcher? Grenade? Did I say? Ah, why? Is this a landmine? And you have got all kinds. I thought the people here didn't use thermal weapons. This church says a grenade launcher is a little strange. There's no propellant charge for the grenades. Does it just compress gas? No, some of them using hydraulic springs. Be careful, that box is full of range explosives. It's dangerous. Mr. Offen, do you have animation for small arms here? Small arms? Do you mean guns? Or are you swinging with edge ammo? We wouldn't usually have anything that valuable in a safe house like this. Rhode Island combat personnel rarely use guns. It's just explosives. Just be careful. Originium explosives are very dangerous. They used to only be for combat operators. But you look like you know what you're doing. I won't stop you. Thank you very much. What about these? What is wild looking parts for? Backup casting units. Don't break them. Casting units? Must be for that Originium art stuff. Originium arts is a technique that lets them throw these fireballs. We're getting to the weeds here. I'm no caster. But Originium arts comes in all kinds of flavors. Every caster has his own specialty. Would the engineering casters you mentioned here before be one of those? Huh? Have you never seen arts before? Well, we haven't seen much. But you've got guns, aren't you, casters? A gun user who can just read arts. Now that's rare. Oh my god. I'm actually kind of... I'm hyped. I'm hyped. This event. Oh my god. Mr. Offen. Your license said that you're locking around. Up. Okay, fine. Get the crutches. Can walk a few steps. Now, patience. Most everyone did stabilize. Take some medical supplies here. Your leg's so hot. You okay? I just haven't slept at all. I'll be fine. Your dress will be in big trouble if you lose our little doctor. Don't worry, I'm covered. Ah, my precious. Speaking of Virginia arts, don't they have some kind of magic where they can recognition is a big flash red and presto, you're all head up. What are you talking about? Now then, what about healing potion that you drink and then on your wounds close right up? None of them either. That's the stuff sci-fi novels. There are arts that can heal wounds, but they're very difficult type of arts to master. Before you can master healing arts, you first have to complete understanding of medical science. You have to know the local structures of different races, things like that. Also, most healing arts users cannot stop bleeding or speed up wound recovery. These arts are very useful and very table, but in my experience, there is no substitute for real medical skill. Also, most healing arts users cannot stop bleeding or speed. Oh, come on. Again. Doctor can use arts. I have a little knowledge, not very useful though. That's boringly realistic. To think a world with magic could be so inconvenient. Hey. Hold up, did you just say sci-fi novels? No, I'm extra curious what your world sci-fi novels talks about. Won't you find a bookstore in every city? Some kind of history books there, books expensive. I get myself all worked up now. Same Blitz. You're a weird bunch. Probably Colombia, Victoria. You talk like you're Victorians, but like from a couple of decades ago. Well, I'm not really sure how to answer that one. Miss Cohen and friends came from very far away, a place where regret doesn't even exist. You don't say him like that, man. You're making him hope. What? Yeah, that. I counter with neuropathy? Really? No repetitive, no infected. That means no discrimination. A place with no hatred where everyone's equal. Nah. Hatred finds a way, as it counters acceptance and equality. Hatred finds a way to breed, to propagate. That's just life, friend. It will always be there. As long there's something to be liked, there is something to be hated upon. Lordy Lou. What kind of paradise is that? Oh my god, that's kind of awkward now. Yeah. Alright then, your face is said it all, just pretend I never asked. Runner attack. Trap. First wave, they were surrounded. There were problems with those earlier strikes. Got more incoming, more traps, all good. Watch your explosives. Let's keep an eye on the left flank. Down get a trap on us. Understood. Lord, conserve your ammo. No problem. Let them come. Watch your fire attacks. See what he got. Here they come. Hold your fire. Let them get a little closer. Nine o'clock. Lord, the enemy's up. Enemy down. These big guys with the big horns are tough. Go for the headshots. Ash over there. What is that? Lord, be careful. Alexander, I'm okay. Don't worry about me. Hold the line. What on earth is this? Watch out for this mutants. The cover's not good. Oh, please, please, please. There's a proper formation. Those four know what they're doing. Sounds like gunfire. No, those only gets 10 shots. There's a big rapid fire gun. They're surrounded. It's the same as who were attacking them on her. This monster reminded what we saw in Longmen. Those hosts in the herd. I haven't. I'm not in chapter 8, sorry. But they're not really the same. Same big guns, commanding mysterious monsters. No, instead, prepare for battle. Those wild beings would drive this kind of monsters to battle to serve a single bit of mercy. Roger. Damn, those dice on Schwartz. I watched Schwartz. Give me Schwartz game. I blew, what, 30,000 Originium for her, and you didn't give me. You bad game. Come on, I'll do this. Now let me see direction.
医療チームの皆さん、準備はいいですか？作戦開始後もフローに従って行動してくださいね。
Cash. Okay, I can use that. Cover 1, 2, 3, 4, huh? 5 survives. Facing once I finish preparing, I can do it time. So a remote bomb. Okay. Roger. Do it. Can.
戦いで救うことができるのなら
これ以上は進ませません。
Originium puppet.
どこに向かえばよろしいでしょう。ウォーミングアップはここまでだ。
Laying out the welcome mat.
God, Frost sounds like marry me on it. Busta. I love that skill. You're not. First, we need. Okay, we really need a celebration bag up here.
承知した。
Laying out the welcome mat.
You're 49. What the fuck? Then we need. You can reach, right?
前に進むぞ。
Yep, you can reach. Sorry, Frost.
この程度で止まると思うな。
Right
ちょ
now.
っとからかってあげよう
Here.
っと。
Trap there.
I'm all stocked up. Target spotted.
ディオ・ボーレント。
Nice one. Okay, that's a bit. Yeah.
Deployed.
この程度で止まると思うな。
Healing for there.
ただ一瞬です。
There we go.
諦めるな。
何か考えがあるの
Shrink,
か。
shrink.
何時らが孤児せし武勇。
Watch for the blast.
アップルパイ。
この程度で止まると思うな。
Come on. Put it there.
行くよ。
There's a backup.
Ready to go.
Go
Get
Ash.
clear.
すぐに終わる。
Go
私
Susu.
ならここに。戦いだけに気を取られないで。怪我してるよ。
Bang.
アップルパイ。
諦めるな。
私に指図するな。死ね。
And you get shot. None of you are going in.
この程度で止まると思うな。
言われなくても分かってる。
Nice. Choke points. I really love doing choke points because I can use shooter that way. Thunderbolt. Nice, thank you guys. Ah, my. Alright, guys, I have Weaver. Oh, wait. I confused Weaver for foxes instead of dragons. Here comes the Foxy. Here comes Bronco. Are foxes Lupo? More of them. Oh. By the way, he got way too much power. Carlos has fall back, which makes. I see you. Don't run away. Die. Sniper! Shit, where? Forget about it, just run. You're not getting away. Go Schwartz. Kill him. Fall back quickly, just run. They're running. Sit rep. You okay, it's on there? Yeah, just a flash run. Those guys are learning. Don't let your guard down. You still get company. That's close enough, Red. Try to help. Let's see. A comfy distance will figure things out. Next, we minion alarm. We're a Rhodes Island field team, and you're holed up in the Rhodes Island safe house. We're responding to a distress call. Please identify yourselves. Calm down, I'm here to help. Mr. Rhodes Islanders. Hey, the cover cream after all. Aren't you happy, Blitz? Go get Mr. Alphen. Got it. Rhodes Islanders, hooray, we're safe, they're safe. The user are MVP, I love it. That's about the size of it. So those 4 missionaries are the ones who set up these temporary defenses. I'm real sorry, they broke my communicator and I couldn't protect the safe house. I wouldn't blame you if you fired me on the spot. Don't worry, this old pen doesn't have the power to fire anybody. And the way I see it, you held out this long all by yourself. That's pretty fantastic. If it weren't for you, this infected would have been a much worse fate. How many are they? Counting the doctor aside, 43 all affected. The 4 mercenaries were protected in Alden's time. Mercenaries going out on the way to protect life after infected. That's something you don't say every day. Mercenaries wouldn't only look down on them, but actually try to help them. Maybe I'm being too paranoid, but where did the saints came from? That's so sad if you just think about it. Wow. I think they may not realize. From the way they talk, I get their impression they were just protecting ordinary innocent stone's fault. I guess it's less that they don't short against their infected, and more that they don't care about telepathy. But they don't like infected at all. I've never seen mercenaries like them. I never heard of Team Rainbow. They've got guns, but none of them look like Sancta. Unless the Sancta figured out a way to hide their fluorescent lamps. And then Sancta mercenary group fully take out with big guns like that. It's gonna be new years. Blackstellar and they would like, that's if they heard about this. Yeah, I'm sure. Let's not talk about them like they're not here. Yeah, there's still a few. Regardless, they save arrows. That's all we have. So this we should have built any more tips. What our protectors find a solution to our predicament. Let's talk to them. Yay, I'm so excited. They've been here for a while. What do you think is this Rhodes Island? I've been wondering about them. What kind of pharmaceutical company needs a safe house full of military-grade hardware out on the edge of civilization? They've got enough arms and explosives to outfit a platoon. And the employees of this pharmaceutical company all look like professional soldiers. Either this, world's doctors are armed to the teeth, or the pharmaceutical thesis are probably both. It's both. They're armed, but they look well trained and well spoken. It's night and day different to the types we went before. Also, maybe it's just me, but I get a real familiar vibe from them. You know, I get it too. There were some civilized people, at least. Everything I saw before me had thinkings with bandit breed and hellscape. I'm finished finding your one, Mr. Alexander. Thanks, Doc. Doc, I'm familiar with this Rhodes Island organization. I've heard a bit from the caravans. They're a group that specializes in critical care for the infected, as well as an operative research team. But is it an incurable disease? Yes. Actually, there used to be a lot of people who claimed to be able to cure oropathy. But they were mostly shysters who ended up ruined when their scams were exposed. As for those 6 generated effects of the drug suppressing the symptoms of oropathy, they might not reach the level of fraud yet, but even their suppressant drugs are very expensive. I'd guess so. I once heard about a lord whose daughter contracted oropathy. He spent a bit of money to buy the suppressants from Colombia to save his daughter. Years later, the lord's money dried up and his daughter died of the disease. But look at this. This is the safe house store of oropathy suppressants. These past few days I injected some of the more serious sufferers with this, and it really did suppress their symptoms. It works better than any drug I've seen before. This medicine must be insanely expensive now. But Mr. Alkfen wasn't concerned with that at all. When I told him some of my patients were in the critical condition, he gave me the box. It's not that I don't believe there are good people in this world, but hey, I didn't expect that. Don't really take a suspicion costly. Whether you show it or not, it's going to get in the way of our talks with them. Looks like our goals are aligned, so we can just lay this stuff on the table. You say so. Ah, they're here. Sorry to keep you waiting. Now let's give the pleasantries. Thank you for saving Alkfen. Without you, Rhodes Island would have lost a good worker. When the mission is over, I'll make a full report and Rhodes Island will remunerate you appropriately and compensate you for your supplies. Remuneration. Remuneration is nice. Also, you put your lives on the line for the infected, and that wins this old man's admiration. The towns will have done a lot for us in our time here. Leaving them to die wouldn't be our style. So you're mercenaries? No? Alright. Yes, we are. We're mercenaries, the super expensive kind. But you guys in your company? Mercenaries like you are a rare breed. Polar Bear Logistics. I understand if you're not in a position to say. Right. We're from a faraway country in the south. That's right. We're way down south. The south? South of Sargon? Beyond the Fowen Hotlands? Yes, south, right. There's other countries beyond the south. That's shocking. I've lived a long time and this is the first time I've ever heard of people down there. In all our records of the Lords of Mir, there's never been a single report of someone crossing the Hotlands. You could have spaced possible like polar. Anyway, why is it the Ursian and Victorian accents? It doesn't matter where you come from. You're willing to fight more effective, and at least on that point our interests align. Just for now we can work together to deal with the situation. I can agree with that. So who can tell us what the heck happened to this town? Sarkas mercenary, controlling the monsters should be casters. They're organized, disciplined, most importantly, they know when to cut their losses and back down. They're not here for a quick raid. They are properly geared up with the Colombian equipment. Some of them were extremely head of back when we said shall save us. Professional mercs who signed a red merc contract. Our friends are rebelling against the local lord. Why attack civilians? What on earth do these mercs actually want? The most likely answer is they wanted to silence you. I'm afraid that's not the only thing they only are after. They mean, when they attacked the infected quarter yesterday, they were obviously targeting the sick. We're trying to round them up. I'm pretty sure that was their goal. Kidnap infected? That doesn't make any sense. Enemy subject? You are a mystery to us, but that's not the most important thing. For now, the best thing we can do is wait. Wait? You may not realize it, but we're standing in the middle of a fate accompli. We walk into this Lord Emir's territory without his permission, violating his commandments and the local laws. We've broken a major Sargon taboo. The town nobility may be in the middle of war, but they're still the rulers here. Sticking our noses in anything else at this point would only make our situation even worse. The local lord set up an infected quarter that tells us he's not totally cruel and heartless. He was willing to large island and build a safe house here. That means he's not an isolationist. I think he'll be treated us fairly. National law, local government, get it. That's the best we can hope for right now. Until the situation changes again, we'll hold that in safe house and wait for the riots to die down. Hope you can help us. No problem. We need 6 expertise too. Alright then, I'm looking forward to working for a few. Wow,
銃弾の雨であなたたちを苦痛から救済しよう。
I am hype. I'll be back. I will take a bathroom break for a bit. Bathroom break. And we're back. We're back. Yeah. Continue. My name is... One, two, three, four. We gotta make sure of this to get reinforced, so we can make a choke point here in the defensive line here. Okay. Swap Kapka out with Mudrock.
今の私はロドスのオペレーターに過ぎない。あなたの指揮に従う。
A supporter would be nice too, so let's swap out. Let's swap out Susoro for. Where are you? Silence. Silence would be nice with third chrome.
分かった。しっかり援護するから。
Sorry, Dust, we have to swap you out for now. Or Istina. Istina,
皆さん、
nice.
想像していたのとは少し違いますね。
Saga is just a backup. We can make her for the choke point for the crossroad. We're gonna do the fight. Okay, that's okay. Immediately there. And there. You there. One there. Oh, crap. But that's still a good thing. First, let's make joint point there. Saga would be nice there.
拙僧剣山拙僧に幕特攻症状
There.
ちょっとからかってあげようっと。
There.
戦うよボーレント。
That one's up. So no, three of them. I can tell because my... What the hell? We'll see, we'll see. Oh, fuck. This is gonna be hard.
アップルパイ。
Okay, he's weak to orbs. And no split up of orbs. No, he didn't. Ah.
拙僧の刃は悪のみを切る
Furious? Nah, wait. Let's just wait.
け。
あ、節操はこちらに。
Come on, get inside. And
危ない。節操にま危ない。
ディオポーネント。
承知した。
どうぞ来なさい。
たくあん漬け。
納豆ご飯。
oh, oh shit, it hurts. This guy hurts.
節操に任せ。特訓症状。
Okay. We've managed. We've managed.
悪くない戦いだった。この私ですら胸の高鳴りを感じたほど。
We've managed. Come on, no story. Supply your scars. Material short. Supply. Crisis not been alleviated. Threats are right unexpectedly. So we're gonna have some story. Alright, before that, check the map. Plan according to the map. Okay, from right to left now. That's enforced, reinforced. Reinforced. All of them are reinforced. So so I have to make 2 chalk points here. Defensive, no, not chalk points, defensive points. 1 defenders here and there. 2 max, probably max of 2, 4, 6, 8. Wait. 1, 2 defensives. Good one. Swaps area out for someone. Great rock.
単独行動の方が好きなんだけど。
W, yeah, she could do it in the front line. Just swap for the second skill. Should be good.
お互いどうにか生き残りましょう。
Yeah, should be good time. 5, 1 pair. Yeah, should be fine for now. No steady supply of DP printing, but ahem. You can do it, Lord. Gensu. Just a little more. And ha! It's up. Well done. Yes, it's very impressive. You can pull back this crossbow with your bare hands. Let's try to pull the bowstring. What a design. You can tell by looking at it, this crossbow that has much tensile strength. Is it Schwartz crossbow? It's a pretty ordinary crossbow. Most circus can lock it bare-handed. I have a crossbow with this kind of power, at least more than 100 meters. It will be different for a gun. Just too much work. And I already learned the hard way that a bit of a physical difference. That Zapper girl over there might be no weaker than me. Are you talking about Liz Carm? She's a weaver. We have a very strong race for sure. Right. Why is that interest in these weapons? We're expecting a lot of fights soon, so it's time to think about what to do when you run out of ammo. Without bullets, my gun might as well be a paperweight. I don't think we can take them hand to hand when it comes to that, and our training and experience won't be enough either. How much do we have left? Not much over here. Not even 400 rounds. Still a lot, but yeah, the DP28 can beat fast. Let me show you something. Is that a bullet? Bullet, that's call it etch bullet. It's apparently an extremely expensive commodity. Please take it apart yet. What's it made of? What's a propellant? This chunk of crystal. Looks like energy source. Is that propellant or warhead? A Laterano gunsmith once told me that every single inch bolt contains a miniature casting unit that matches up to the structure of a Laterano gun. That means it's not only the gun, but the very each bullet is basically a caster staff. That's why they're so expensive, and why they need such complicated arts that only Sancta can make much use of them. Other peoples go with easier range weapons. So Laterano is the name of the country, Sancta is the name of the race. Laterano people are not necessarily Sancta. Got it. But the real bad news about bullets. Do you have any gun here that doesn't require this Originium marks to work? I've never heard of other firearms that don't get Originium marks. One step at a time, at least everybody can use explosives. Where did Cots go with them? They're in the basement, still trying to fix that thing that looks like a radio transmitter. We can power the casting unit. It's a power problem. Maybe, I'll have to see. Spark it. Bzz. Okay, I'll step back. The validator is about to do her stuff. Charging. Ooh. Was that arts? It was pretty cool. It definitely leaves an impression. God, this is so weird. But I'm so hyped. And I really love the slice of life interaction with them. Is it working? It's on. Great work. That's my walking power supply. Don't you have anything better to do than annoy me? Not good. Still connecting. The crucial electronics unit may be too damaged, or there may be some damages somewhere in the electronic circuit we can see with a naked eye. We don't have any equipment for repairing Originium circuits here, so we can't troubleshoot. Sounds pretty hopeless. Can we probably do this engineers though? Theoretically, almost anyone can learn to do arts at some level with enough training. It's just that studying art takes time and effort, and that gets tied up pretty close to talent. Lots of people master only the most basic arts, even after pushing themselves to others. I'm a damn old man, and I never learned any how humble a ranger is. What are you thinking? Nothing, just brainstorming about our situation here. Some wild impractical ideas. Alright, Mr. Cots. Take a look at this shield here. What's that on the shield? I installed a high-powered spotlight and a universal Originium circuit based on the original design and function of your shield. It should work just like you're used to. Thanks a bundle. Oh, but I can't use Originium arts. Strictly speaking, a universal Originium circuit is a piece of modern technology that lets people who don't know how to use it use it anyway. It's only a few simple OA. Of course, the power supply and equipment maintenance still need to be carried out by a trained caster. Oh my god, that was funny. Alright, let's see. Still pretty easy. Turn it on, hit the switch. All good, I'll give it a try. Wow, it really works. Well, it takes some getting used to. I haven't done a shield charge in 6 months. I've almost forgotten how to use this thing. Frost and Swarch. Things look inside. Last attack. There's any probing strikes instead, and things like a sign. Especially considering that the wild green flash back there. I've got a good feeling about this. A calm before the storm. Sure enough. Where's the dock? Worst thing, he hasn't slept in days. You have to get a break. You shouldn't have to deal with all this baggage. And we got another problem on our hands. We're running out of food. I'm thinking whether or not we should take a trip back to the infected quarter. I get you. Oh, you have a plan? Well, if in a hurry, a lot of the sick people didn't have time to bring their food from home. True, we have enough hands here. We could send some people out there to get supplies. Supply recovery plan. Okay. Ow.
あら、また素晴らしい一日 チになりそうだわ。
No need. What if you're here?
無法者はどこだ。
One here.
これ以上は進ませません。
たくあん漬け。
炎を切り捨てん。
ええ、ここに飯は食ってねえのか。全力で来い。
ディオポーレント。
節操に任せ。炎を切り捨てん。
じゃあ行ってくる。
Then we're gonna have defensive measures for the second wave.
たくあん漬け。
納豆5本。
You there.
それは変わらないな。
ロックンロール。遅い。
Oh god.
テクニックを使えばこれくらい楽勝でしょ。
Ah.
生殺の木伊豆くんぞよく行使し相譲らん。
集中。
Whoa. What? Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Barrage!
Ikkuyo. 言われなくても分かってる。一匹も逃げられると思うな。
ボナロを切り捨てん。
たくあん漬け。
納豆5本。
ディオポーレント。
戦うしかないようです。
いい。
じゃあ行ってくる。
節操に任せ。特攻症状。
Ooh, those assholes. Ooh. Found anything? Got something. It's not much. It's something. Good work. This location's only with the emergency store in the safe house. Someone's coming. Hurry. A dozen maybe. Could be mercenaries. Hurry. We're gonna save us. Okay. That's not good. Good company. Ready to fight. We're proba soldiers. Local guards. Call fire. Captain of the Long Spring Village Guard. Oh, you're the daughter. Lord of Long Spring, Kikalitula. Imposing Reproba Warrior Strikes. Aye. Starts saying, oh, you can be wifey too. Ritual Special. Once I get you down, we're gonna fight her. Oh, that's not very rough. Navy call. I'm a field operator with Rose Island. Codename Rangers. I'm pretty sure it's not signed a cooperation agreement with your family. Where? Shut up. Rhodes Island, sanctimonious hypocrites. My father trusted you, he believed your promises, that's why he quit your safe house and had you repay him. Gracious villains. If you think for a single second you know what this makes sense. If you wanted to finish your time, I would still be here. Don't try to talk your way out of this. And who the hell are you? You're arguing with me. If you're so tough. Nurse may let us think, so we're going to only have to risk our lives to save the townsfolk in there. Your precious Scotchman doing then. And you still think you can come here to play game with us? Settle down. Let go. I'm leaving mirror for her prevent car. Right, I know you. Outside I didn't drop infected. I can testify that. We were forced here by the riots. And it's not just me. Any of the infected will tell you that. Go, I need you to trust me. I trust it after many people. Thank you, little girl. But I don't trust them. Come on, lady. Arm without permission. Not invite. Please reconsider. I hate this bitch. Don't speak. Don't invite a local lord. To any others? And that's all. No, that's just all sad. And we get Sunday. I'll have to tell you about next time. The story of the dog-headed man. Alright. Immunization for offense leg. A nice word, I take it. Something's off. I know. I thought caution was the right term. What did he say? I thought caution was removed and that with the big machine standing. Muscle head more. So what do we do? This is pretty much everything from the safe house. At least we're all unharmed. That's what really matters. Come with us, Mr. Open. We'll sign you at the branch office, then contact the lunch ship and figure out what to do. That's really our only option. Unless you're sure. What do you mean? That Picali woman, could she be the one behind all this? The Lord was so slow to act. Even as the mercenaries were unable to effective. And now we got a captain of the guard. See? Give it to me. No. Our hands are more easily seen. There's a few standby. What's the matter? I thought you won't agree with this plan. Avoiding conflicts with local lore doesn't mean our hands are tied here. We play the score. Sometimes you need a few tricks to get things working. I see. I want tray. And there is something happening in the mines. You're working with Levi. Oh my god. I hate this woman. Poorly thought out execution of plan. Poorly thought, poorly executed, poorly with no contingency. Ah. Now you're just screwing up. Come on, you coral bandits. Ready to call. You go, the Lord's man has me win. Drudge. Get the hell out of here. I'm going to chop your goddamn head up. Reproba. Are Reprobas the dogs? No.
さっきのやつの顔は見た？バラバラにされるって分かってても何もできないあの絶望してる感じ。結構面白いと思わない？
Tough bell. So. Okay, what the fuck is this? From top down. So at least these three. At least these three. And I expected there will be some of these fucking assholes too. Red mark eradicator. What the fuck is that attack? S rank? Yeah, really weak. Let's practice. Map. 1, 2, 3. As long as they are safe, we're Gucci. We're Gucci. I can shrink this. Choke point here. Defense line here. Choke point here. Back to archer. To snipers. Shrink. Wait. There's a... Nah. It's open. If I wanted to have a... something like... rope to pull. Let's practice. Let's pull those out.
隊長？何それ？
Okay, so we don't need W here for now. Sorry, W. We need someone. They get Roval here.
一緒に来てくれるの？
Can't smile again. Swap me an ad for Myrtle. Murder all.
任務行く行く
Let's try. Drudge. Longer. Distressed assets. Or proa. Are there dogs? Or foxes? TSW2 ultrasonic impact unit, product of advanced technology. Experimental, never used in field before. The only downside is the size. Rolled out the head in town, took a while. Took me a while to get you out of Dimension 2. So tell me, my dearest little sister, what good are your sick moves now? What good is that iron will of yours? And check out my friends here, Sarka's friends. They're not your run-of-the-mill brain devils, they're from Colombia too. They get the job done. You know what that means? It means they're here for progress. Progress you and the old man could never understand. Get your margins high enough, when it's more powerful, yes, capitalism, etc., blah blah blah. There's a big ass. Oh, put my letter from the Lord Amir of Bayalir. Fine grained papyrus and broad signature, blocky Bayalir writing, and this blank seal. Where's the old man? Wasn't there? Search every room, found by phone spell, not the old one you're talking about. Father's dead. I am the Lord of Spring now. You have disobeyed the Lord, and that's a plan you the old man came up with. Smack her. Yeah, you deserve that smack, you fucking idiot. Skinny stupid, really think you can use the Lord Amir to outmaneuver me? Don't make me laugh. You gonna execute me? The old man's proud for probo guards are lying headless in an alley somewhere right now. Those staff guards again, now who's left to stop me? You psychotic piece of shit, you grew up with them, you treated you like your own son. I didn't think you were this gargan. I should have gotten in my way, and neither should you. We're blood, so let me make it clear for you, sis. I wanna be sure you understand. Yes, your lords are gonna sure. But me, I'm a bomb, abandoned by my family. In a few years, when you meet an unfortunate end, I'll go to the court of Bayalir. With my pedigree, plus the resources and wealth to prove my loyalty to the Lord of Mir, you think he might just hang long spring back to me? No. Why don't I give you another scenario? Let's say you die in a battle just a short while after taking charge. Then I hand your corpse over to Lord Amir, then get to join the Zaydan. Would that work out better for me? Drudge, you're a disgusting, horrific disaster of a person. You get your sentences. All that's just hypothetical, not real. You're having a brother-sister talk here. Because I know a much better place for you. See those things with the rocks on them? If your cigarettes are break infected, I join him. Grudge. Once you die from it, I'll find a nice cave to bury you in. Then you and the old man can watch me dig out the Originium bird under the mines and turn long spring to mineral heart of Bayalir. So what do you think? So capitalism again. Capitalistic endeavors. Money, 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 money. You sell your family, sell your hand, curse your drudge, may you die a horrible death, and so do you because you're a fucking dumb idiot piece of shit. Whatever makes you happy, sis. Curse away. His voice was forgotten. I guess we're done here. You, come here. What is the boss? Bring the infected to the egghead. Alright, I want it. What about this kid? Looks like he's on the way out. Bring him, dead or alive. As for my sister, turn her ineffective. User must know how to do it. Roger. But that is in the contract. They'll open an extra fee. Save it. You know the little weapons want to go around once our work here is done and the mine is up and running. What a nice brother we have there. And he's killed. Rider Zack. Shield up, like the boss. Nice one, Schwartz. What? What's happening? Boss, we've got company. I thought you took care of that guardsman. I saw, it's... Get shot. Dead. Ah. Caster, get the monsters moving. Wait, I see. It's... Hurry. Dead. My shoulder. Should have killed him, Schwartz. I guess. I don't see them. Pull back. They've got crossbows. Get a cover. Cover your edge. Get me. So, it's a feline. Look out. Retreat. You're withdrawal silent. Can you move your proba? Thanks. Don't help her. I hate her. Originium. Okay, it's working. This isn't over yet. Haha. No monsters can only be useful at time like this. You take the monsters, finish them up. Roger. Just to me. Can guarantee you're safe. Skip. This will do. Where are my weapons? What for? It's my fault, Judge. Yeah, whatever, woman. Assaulting us. What are you afraid of? Uh-huh. Roger. Apart. They have formed a defensive line with a courtyard walls. As well as there are snipers and hulking mercenaries hiding behind. Same way as usual. Show us the real boss here. Nice one. Is it the one in the PV? Breaching charge. Now that's a big hole in the wall. Cover fire. Reaching. Roger. Stop them. No. Out of my way. Pikachu. Not over yet. The snipers are there. Snipers? There's no sniper afraid. Where's it? Smack. Let's let the anode one. Don't let your guard down. There's still many of them. Wait, what's that thing they just put out? Let's get down. Is it the machine? Yeah. Bless my ears. Okay. Yeah, I'm fine. What about the others? I'm fine, but I feel everywhere hurts. What is this weapon? How come they even have stuff like this? Experimental weapon of Wolfert Koczynski. Oh, it's unexpected. Now we're in trouble. Find cover. Boss, they reach out the wall. Don't you see they are being suppressed? What are you worrying about? Take care of my sister and the feline first, then we'll do the rest. Five. These are monsters, huh? Grudge. Get out, face me. 6. Come on, you ugly filthy monsters. Come on, just roll those shreds. No. Doctor, you. Go, monster. What is doing? When you're affected, every sunrise comes with a specter of death. Miyaro remembers those words by heart. Is he using his arts? Ouch. It's about to die. Is he slowly losing his vision? Okay, I can see the issue with the event now, event story. There's a bit plot holes. So much plot holes. But it's a fun event so far. Holy shit. He exploded. Oh my god, he killed himself. My eyes. What happened? What's that? God. Die, you bitches. Pikachu, I'm in this car. God, I hate that. I hate that woman so much.
Originium のせいなの。
加減はします。
壊滅させればいいんでしょう。
Oh shit, damage ran. No.
Setsu! Kenzan! 節操に任すな圧倒5本
ドクター、ここっていい景色だね。
Holy shit. These guys are animals.
ついてきて。すごい、アップルパイ。行くよ。私に指図するな。愚か者。私に指図するな。
承知した。何か考えがない。己が存在を自らに問
え。じゃあ行ってくる。
加減はしますよ。
私から逃げられると思っているの？役立たずどもは引っ込んでろ。ここは私がやる。
Okay, let's do this again. I think I have a good idea of what to do right now. Hmm.
傭兵式の式は実践向きのもの
Let's
よ。
make use of this.
私に他人の面倒を見るなんて。
So they have those assholes have a range. Okay. Let's not use mine.
出発。みんな助けに来たよ。
全部片付ければいいでしょ。
Come on.
そんな簡単じゃない？めんどいわね。
わあ、みんなこっち来て。
3.
ついてきて。ロックンロール。
There.
わあ、みんなこっち来て。
悪くない場所だ。言われなくても分かった。一匹も逃げられると思うな。私に指図するな。
承知した。
ロックンロール。リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。
はいはい、ここでたっぷり休ませてもらうわ。了解。3つ数える間に投稿のチャンスをあげる。さあ、
決まった。汝らが孤児せし武勇、何人も語り継ぐことかなわん。
じゃあ行ってくる。
本気で行くよ。
自分のための戦いを。
If they're here, then
アップルパイ。
遅い。 了解。
わあ、みんなこっち来て。
私から逃げられると思っているの？了解。大当たりを引くのは誰かしらね。ロックンロール。集中。私から逃げられると思っているの？ちゃんと直すから。了解。バラージュ。
承知した。
私から逃げられると思っているの？
Come on. Make it faster. Make it faster, you guys.
汝らが孤児せし武勇、何人も語り継ぐことかなわん。
当たり前だ。
Wait, only Silver Rush can do that. I have to bait with. Yeah, we can do that. We just need a pro. No need for the. Okay, so let me think before this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we can do this. It's possible, no problem.
行くよ。嵐のように蹂躙してやる。
戦いで救うことができるのなら。
1.
わあ、寝ちゃうとこ本気で行くよ。
There.
ちょっとからかってあげようっと。
1 here. 1 there.
バラージュ。
And 1 there. And then 1 here.
わあ、寝ちゃうところ。みんなこっち来て。
1 can do it.
悪くない場所だ。言われなくても分かってる。よーし、死ね。ロックンロール。
ちゃん、今日もよろしくね。
I need like what, 24?
いい。
私はあなたの影。
何か考えがあるのか。
加減はしますよ。
何か何時らの愛我が意向に断ち消されたり。
どこに向かえばよろ。飯は食ってねえのか。全力で来い。
節操剣山。
リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。
節操に本能を切り捨てん。節操にロッコン症状。
こっそりどこかに行っちゃうかもね。冷静に。
わ、本気で行くよ。
節操に油揚げ。
了解。3つ数える間に投稿のチャンスをあげる。さあ
みんなこっち来て。
Yeah, we're gonna need that. Got 10 seconds. Oh, fuck.
節操に任せよ。
ご集団我が同胞たちよ。
Fuck! Screwed up.
了解。誰もサプライズ付きだから好きに選んでね。
Okay, since this has us in the wall.
行
There
く
we
よ
go.。
私に指図する愚か者。
Die. Die in a
これ以
process.
上は進ませません。
Die, die. There we go. Fuck you, you fucking sniper shit. Finally. Jeez. Clear. Okay, you're in guard duty. Alexander, see if any of the mercs on the ground are alive. On it. Tina, get your bandages, take a head gun, patch up the wounded. Roger. Not playing dead. Wait, please, lower your gun. I'll tell you anything. Cots, tie him up. Sure. Where's the doctor? Dr. Miaro. Over here. He's dying. Yeah. Crystals. He's only facing damage. Splashes of course, shockwaves. The intense glass of crushing wind. But the raging curse has grown stronger from the simulation. Deeper in his body. Did not manage there. Stay with me. Don't close your eyes, boy. Wait, what happened? When you push yourself to use Originium arts, it worsens your Originium infection. This is a countermeasure. Isn't this what you people do? Between the blood loss, burns, and acute operations, the times 73 were back in the land ship. I said 7, you kid. can do this. Remember how you wanted to travel the world? Picture that Columbia you were dreaming about. Stay with me. Oh my god, Pachanka, no. Doc is gone. I'm sorry, got it. No, it's not your fault. No, I had nothing to do with that. It wasn't me. Fucking fools. Your fucking head off. I just don't. You're done for. You're toasted. No. I saw a snap countdown. Where did Kevin go? I was told her. She chased someone trying to get away. Rangers went with her, don't worry. Wait, the crystals on the doors skin are glowing. Huh? Typo. So soon, how? We can't figure out it over here. What are you doing? No time to explain. Move. We need cloth, curtains, spreads, anything. Get the doctor into that little house. Hurry. Wait. Miss Cohen, please calm down. Forget dealing with the doctors. You've never seen it before. Explain to you later. Cover the doors and all the windows, no cracks. Chin it, lock it, and even vents. What are they doing? With the doctor's corpse. Don't look. Why? Don't look. I got here. Doors and windows good. Ready. Hey, is that wrong, lady? Get back. Don't watch. What is going on? Are they cremating his body or is his body gonna explode? Oh yeah, because when they died they became the new source of Originium. Yep. Oh. As we call space for always let praise the darkness. Charge the dead. Yeah, they become a source of infection when they die.
さっきのやつの顔は見た？バラバラにされるって分かってても何もできないあの絶望してる感じ。結構面白いと思わない？
Yeah, gonna punch their fucking heads. Poor Doc. Left the world behind. Our hearts, Let's not shed a tears. Death is a mercy of our world, and we are the heirs to all things. May it all return to death. May it all return to the wild, to which we too will one day return. A roughly polished stone monument adorned with few lines carved into its uneven surface. The tree. Here lies our dear friend Miyaro. He was infected. He was a doctor. He was a good man. Okay. Hard to say. I heard the old desertmen say that only important people get funerals in this country. Most ordinary folks just die when they die, and their families bury them in the oasis. No tombstones, no mourning. The people live in huge platforms moving cities, had to cremate their dead, and bury the ashes along the roads, since space is so precious in the city. Cemeteries are rare in the northern settlement, where a disaster can come true and wipe out memory of where the dead are buried. Their space located in no religions are gone. Most people here don't believe in an afterlife. They think dead return to the earth and become part of it. Looking at it like that is brownness and practical culture. I like it. So Miyaro is capable of someday. Probably. But we held a funeral for him, and that was important. I can't really accept that. Why? After seeing what I saw, it's hard to say how we went. We probably bear some responsibility Alexander. If we were Miyaro, we would have much rougher time here. I've been thinking, what if we moved a little faster, if we were tougher, if we really decided to do something for those sick people? I don't think it's a good idea to get caught up in those thoughts like that. Sorry. Miyaro made his own choice. This isn't your fault. The big girl was trying to fulfill her duty. As an aristocrat growing up in this culture, in this system, her willingness to shelter the sick was definitely a noble act. Judging by how the Rhodes Island just out, Miyaro was very, very sick. For him, that was something that hung over him every day. It's a miracle he lasted as long as he did in his condition. That's how they live, and there's not much we can do about it. But we will do the right thing. We were so sure that if we reach out for them, we could all helping them, and I have no idea why. We live with the sick people, but we didn't know anything about infected. We thought that a reptile, like a slightly infectious cancer, deadly growth this really new. But this is it's a disaster. Don't about it. You can't blame yourself. Go ahead. It's pointless. I understand what you're feeling, but you can deny what we did. Remember when I was up in the roof with nothing to do? I had all the time on my hands. I sat there watching Miro's clinic, watching those people who live there. As I've been in around the world, with it this one, I'm not a sharp person, but even I could see many terrible, cruel things. One night, one of the townsfolk was carrying a package from another house under the cover of darkness. It was a burlap wrap parcel about as tall as a man. I watched them load the package into a handcart and make their way along the edge of the tent to Rocky Desert, disappearing behind the boulders on the south side. I saw it happen just like that several times, maybe twice in the past 3 weeks. And it must have been happening in other places too, where I couldn't see it. I mentioned this before. I didn't want to say anything. I didn't have any reason to. You're right, we're outsiders, we're not from this country, not even from this world. We can understand the people here, their history, their culture, their lives, their feelings. We couldn't hope to know. And I have no right to point my finger at something I don't understand. There's a reason why they did. There's a reason they do what they do. That's how it should be. But then one night, my curiosity got the better of me. I followed the path of Paul already turned near the sack. I saw the light shimmering beneath the sand. I saw the dust rising up from the rocks, dissipating into the air. The dust is so bright in the dark of the night. I knew, of course, that what was in the sack. I could probably guess what the others was. And naturally, we all know exactly what it is now. There's an old woman who sat by the door of the house where the sack came from. After that night, I never saw her again. God spent every day with the townsfolk. He must have done about it too. What was the excuse you made up before? Everyone looks like they have chemical warfare training. They could know to cover their noses and mouths. What a lame explanation. Because I'd said the reason. You just asked me if we really did the right thing. The answer is simple. We helped them. That's because that's what our morals, our conscience told us to do. Aging, illness, and death are inevitable in this world and ours. Even if there wasn't this horribly, the people wouldn't suffer any less. Even without the disease, they'd have war, taxation, and natural disasters crushing the poor. See, dear Lord, I understand what kind of society they live in. Such feudalism would be far behind the times in the history of the earth we know, but it's the reality for them. By our standards, they're not living in a civilized world. I've seen enough profanity shit over the years. Go ahead, you know what I mean. This world sucks. But there's still something we can do about it. Don't break our good work. Morality conscious aren't wrong. Alright. Forget to say anything. Just too tired. It's been too long since you got a good night's sleep. We're all tired. Someone's coming. You bitch. I hate you. Don't show your face at me. I don't know what to say. This is all me. Yeah, you were. Fucking idiot. Tapol pro. Give to my father by the Lord Amir. Strongest warriors in the town of Lone Spring was rewarded for his service. Straw, guy, and just and water. Yeah, anyway. Mm-hmm. Did it can solve the problems? I don't know. Merge ran off and his mercenaries fell apart. But he left behind those monsters. Long Springs is where I have it one more. For the time being, at least, I have to break my hope. It's where the town survivor are. How many people can your home house? So shelter and basement manor can hold a lot of people, but I don't have enough food and water. Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining to you about these things. I actually came to thank you for the people so you about this. No thanks necessary. Excuse me. Get out. I don't want to see your face. Just a good person. Evil fucking shit is a brother. How about your army's going? You come about time? No, we're just about to leave. Infected, you gave this to me. State in this fact. I'll take it over infected. They decided it would be best to give them to you. Open it. Of course. It's book. Map book. Urban Columbia. Let's say here. Should be the Toronto, it's a Columbia border city. I've been there before. And this is stack of her money. Could have been gold certificates. Hudson savings. He had the savings because he wanted to study medicine. He was saving those for his education. Damn, that's it. That hits even harder. Yeah. Become a real doctor. Not here. Should I read it? Go ahead. If you're reading this now, thank you for helping me deal with this stuff. Give the money to someone. Don't need it anymore. $1 a pack. It's my mother's. You are my friend. I still hope your life turns out okay. Miyalo. I don't know how to express myself here. What can I do? Say in the face of his legacy. That's right, man. Gems are luxury for the infected. They're like precious, fragile gemstones. Even in Colombia, the infected are zoned to certain areas of the city. Most people live their whole lives struggling to get out of them. The vast majority of the time, contracting or is a death sentence. If a deferred one, reality forces you to give up your dreams, lifestyle of the life itself. It's hard for anyone to be a full life to face cruelty. What are you support? So you should have lived like this, you should have died like this. He got emotional to find a big girl. Why? I want to talk to her. I have a plan. Okay. I think we have OD7 and OD8 after this. I think we're gonna do this next time. It's been some time since I've started streaming. About 3 hours. We're gonna finish this next time. Thank you for watching. See you next time, everyone. Yep. Okay. Thank you for watching. See you next time.